Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about causes of accidents at construction site under the project management. To achieve and maintain worksite safety, employers need to understand the most common causes of construction accidents and how to prevent them. Otherwise, worker can be seriously injured or even killed in construction site accidents that should be preventable. So in the next slides, we will discuss some of the most common types and causes of construction accident. The first one is fall accidents. So fall hazard are everywhere on a construction site, but it is possible to prevent accidents with the right safety training and equipment. So proper fall protection will depend on the hazards a job present. So some common fall hazards include scaffolding that is improperly guarded or constructed, ladders that are defective or too short for the job, and debris and tripping hazard particularly on roofs, slick surface caused by rain, paint or other slipping hazards, unmarked trenches or excavation sites. So these are only a few on the fall hazards that may be present on an active construction site. Employers should perform regular self-inspection to maintain work site safety and protect against fall hazard before they can cause an accident. The second one is falling object accident. So another common gravity related hazard is falling object accidents. When an object drops or falls, it quickly pick up speed and can cause several injuries or even death for anybody who is struck. Common falling object hazard included unsecured tools such as hammer or tape measure, improperly reached crane loads, working material that are not stacked in a balanced way. So, because much construction work occurs at an elevation, preventing falls and falling object accidents should be at the center of any site safety plan. So here are ways to prevent falling object accident. So we should make sure loads being hoisted are properly secured, keep tools and other materials away from open edge when possible. So there are good work safety practice which will help to prevent falling object accidents for workers and passes by alike. So there are also system which be implemented to avoid damage if falling object accident occurs, such as we can provide guardrails, overhead protection structure, etc. Electrocution accidents. For non-electric workers such as roofers or crane operators, the leading cause of death by electrocution is contact with an overhead or underground pipe or power line. So for electrical worker, the leading cause of electrocution death was directly contact with a power source, live equipment or wiring such as light fixture or circuit breaker. So because electrocution hazards are not always obvious, live source of electricity need to be identified at regular worksite safety meetings. Construction workers who don't speak English should be warned about this hazard in a language they understand or by using visual aids when necessary. So here are more ways to prevent electrocution accidents. So be mindful of any temporary power source which have been installed on the construction site. Clearly mark the location of any overhead or underground power lines. Stay at the 10 feet from active power lines. If this is not possible, have the line de-angerized. Follow proper lookout tag out procedure to ensure mechanics don't active unexpectedly. So regular inspect power cords and extension cords for defects. The next one is scaffolding accidents. So scaffold are the common on construction site, but they can also be dangerous. So scaffolding accident can occur for many different reasons. Scaffold collapse often the result of improper scaffold construction or excessive loads. Scaffold falls usually the result of lack of proper fall protection. Scaffold tie-overs, which can be caused by a weak foundation or too much weight. Falling object hazards, which can be avoided with proper guardrails and toy boards. So, things to keep in mind when constructing scaffolding is scaffold must be able to support 4 times the maximum intended load. Scaffold should not be moved, built or taken down without informing a supervisor. And scaffold must be inspected before every shift. So there are only a few of the guidelines that ensure the safe construction and use of scaffolding. There are additional safety measures which worker can implement to the keep themselves safe. So don't use scaffold cover in ice, snow or other tripping hazards. Use extra caution when required to work on a scaffold when it is running. The next, ladder accidents. So ladders might not seem as imposing as scaffolding, but make no mistake, they can cause several construction accidents which leave workers seriously injured or even killed. So worker should train to avoid common ladder hazards such as excessive reaching or leaning while using a ladder, trying to climb a ladder while holding things, using a ladder that is not tall enough to safely complete the job, standing on the top rung of a ladder, placing a straight ladder at too thin or wide an angle from the wall supporting it. So here are ways that worker can prevent ladder accident, which are: make sure that your ladder is the correct type and that is tall enough to safely do the task you have been assigned, and never exceed a ladder's load capacity. If you are unsure about the angle a straight ladder is standing at, ask somebody. Never place a ladder on the top of anything other than a stable and flat surface. Always maintain 3 points of contact while climbing a ladder. And the last, balance your weight evenly. If you have to lean excessively, move the ladder instead. The main cause of accident at construction site, that is crane accidents. So working safely with cranes requires specialized knowledge, so training and attention to detail. Here are a few ways to prevent crane accidents that are: inspect the crane daily. This should be done by a competent person who knows what potential crane defect to look for and who has the authority to correct them. Maintain at least a 20 feet distance from active power lines. Have a line de-angerized if this is not possible. Never exceed the maximum lifting capacity stated by the manufacturer. And barricade areas under where heavy loads are being lifted to avoid falling object accidents. So if the line of sight of the operator is compromised, use a spotter to guide the load and crane job. Caught in between accidents. So it's clear that this is a broad category with many potential hazards and ways to prevent those hazards from causing construction accidents. So first, here are ways to avoid trench or excavation collapse. The first one is construct proper protective system for any trench deeper than 5 feet. Then regularly inspect the trench for defects such as bulging or cracking of trench walls or sign of water. And here are ways to avoid caught in between accidents involving heavy machinery. So ensure machinery is turned off before performing inspection or repairs. When possible, never use machine data not properly guarded. So as with any of the other common causes of construction accident, caught in between accidents can happen at any time if workers are not properly trained to identify and avoid potential hazards. So a construction site can be a dangerous place if employers do not take the time to train workers so that they can identify common causes of construction accidents and how to prevent them. The causes of construction accident covered on this video are only a small number of the types of construction accidents that can cause worker to be seriously injured or killed. So I hope here we can understand the causes of accident at our construction site. So thanks for watching this video.